Should this be your go-to holiday film this year? Let's find out. Hello Fanatics, I'm Dylan Phillips and this is the Film Fanatic Review bringing you Second Act, starring Jennifer Lopez, Vanessa Hudgens, and Leah Remini. First we'll tell you what the movie is about and our initial thoughts. Then we'll move on to our spoiler-free likes and dislikes. We'll finish up with some spoiler-heavy thoughts on this film and our final word. Second Act follows a story of a big box store worker who reinvents her life story, and her resume to get a second chance at a corporate career. Overall, I was pleasantly surprised by this film. It felt like everything seemed to fall into place between the actors, direction, and story, and what more can you ask for? For what I liked about this film, let's start off with the premise. This is a great premise for a dramedy, as it hits on many relevant topics in today's society. Between the continued issues with gender inequality in the workplace and the difficulties of finding a job with the endless lists of experience required, this film manages to hit on all of those issues in a powerful but not overbearing way. These themes are integrated into a script that has two parallel stories, one dramatic and one comedic. The dramatic is heartfelt and emotional, while the comedic is absolutely hilarious, making for a good blend of both tier types. And the cast is great. Lopez excels as the underdog working girl, as she adds another to the long list of female empowerment movies. She is of course aided by some strong performances by Vanessa Hudgens and Treat Williams, but the scene stealers in this film are definitely the funny women. Maya's assistant Ariana is the kind of awkward funny that the millennial audiences can relate to, but this film works so well thanks to the raunchy, no-nonsense hilarity of Maya's best friend Joan. Her scenes are worth the price of admission alone. However, the story can feel a little formulaic at times, as it's really just the same thing that we've seen over and over again. But for a feel-good film like this, why would you want to change that formula? And there is one scene that did stick out like a sore thumb, and I'll explain that in the spoiler section. And that's where I'll end our spoiler-free thoughts on this film. If you want to hear our final word or rating of this film, pause now and click the link in the description, because now it's time for spoilers. So the scene that really bugged me in this film is when Maya and her team are using the glass elevators in the building. The CGI green screen seemed incredibly inorganic, and I couldn't tell if it was because of the lighting or how they did the green screen or even the really odd framing of the characters, but somehow it just didn't seem right. And the best scenes to me are the Chinese investor meeting, the product pitch, and the F&C conference. So, with the thoughts heard, here's our final word. Second Act is a surprisingly layered dramedy that excels at being both a hilarious and emotional ride. While there is some less than stellar CGI and the formulaic narrative is a bit slow at first, it picks up thanks to the charisma of the cast, comedic moments, and heartfelt story, making it the perfect feel-good film for the holidays. This film rides a fine line between being a raunchy comedy and an over-emotional drama, and somehow manages to blend the two seamlessly. So I'm gonna give Second Act a 7. Thanks everyone for watching our review. Are you planning on seeing Second Act? Or if you've already seen it, do you have something to add? What did you think of the story? Let us know in the comments below. I'm Dylan Phillips and this has been the Film Fanatic Review. If you liked this video and you want to see more, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Check out our latest Fanatic 5 video where we discuss the top Ben Foster roles. Don't forget to follow us on our social media. And until next time, Fanatics, keep it real.